I think you may the feedback form, no?
Yes, sir. Feedback form is there. We will fill up this after this session's presentations. So you can
Okay.
announce presenters to present their presentation, Professor Karad sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I hope Honorable Dr. Kalgapuri sir is present, and if he is present, I request you, sir, to make your introductory speech. Please, sir.
Because of the early joining and early finishing of this session, they might not be here. So we will start presentations, and when they will join, we will
Yes,
receive the message from
yes,
them
sir.
on online. Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, thank you.
Now, in this technical session, I would like to invite the first presenter of the paper, Dr. Algauruza Palanisamy, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Civil Engineering, and the topic of his presentation is Flood Inundation Modeling of Kuttanad Region, Alappuzha District, Kerala, using geoinformatics. I invite Dr. Algauruza Palanisamy for his presentation. Please, sir.
If he absent, then we will give announce the list. Those who are present here, they can start their presentation.
Now the next paper presenter is Dr. Avinash Kadam, Professor and Director, School of Earth Sciences, SRTM University, Nanded. And topic of his presentation is micro-level analysis of geographical facts for geographical indications of goods, a case study of Hingoli turmeric. I invite Dr. Avinash Kadam. Please, sir. Dr. Avinash Kadam, sir. I feel there is no any response from. Yes, sir. Dr. Avinash Kadam, sir. Are you present?
Yeah, I am here. I'm audible to you.
Yes, sir. Yes. Please continue, sir.
But let us wait for Kalgapuri sir and Mari sir
Sir, they will give wishes
after
to
joining
us.
of
No, sir,
his.
they will give wishes to us. It's YouTube live, so gap will be not good. If they join, then they will interrupt you, and we will receive wishes from them. Okay, sir, please.
No, he just.
If they are present, they can give wishes to our international conference. If they are not present now, because our
No,
two
no, no.
resource
It
persons
is
are
not
absent.
for. It is not required for wishes. I
No,
just want to
if
join
yes, sir, we welcome them. If
these
they are joined
dignitaries.
here, they give
Okay.
wishes to us. If not joined, then we will continue this presentation. And in between, when they join, we will take wishes from them as a speech and chairman of this session. Okay, sir.
Even I have some office work for 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
So
If someone
I'm
is ready for the
yes.
presentation, kindly continue, because of the absent of the resource person we are
Please,
doing earlier.
please, please.
If someone is present here, we ready with presentation, can announce his or her name. We will give dice to him or her. Please.
Now the third paper
So,
presenter is Dr. Irfan Sheikh, Professor and Head Department of Geography, HJ
oh, bo-
Kim College, Mehrun, Jalgaon. I request you, sir, to present your topic, Perspective of Geography and Geographical Mapping. Dr. Irfan Sheikh, sir, please.
Yes, sir. I am audible.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, clearly. Please continue.
Thank you very much, sir, for introducing me. Today, I am going to present my topic. I have added one word in my topic, that is perspective of geography and geographical mapping in GIS. Uh, if we see this topic, this is very vast and a very huge topic. Geographical mapping that play a vital component of GIS, that is geographical information system or geographic information system.
That goes beyond the conventional cartographic techniques that involving the digital representation and analysis of spatial data recently. This interaction of geography and mapping that lays the foundation for the profound exploration of our our today's world. With the help of GIS, the perspective of geography is unfold in different types of layers that integrating the physical landscapes, climate pattern, human activities, or different types of regional plannings, etc. Uh, this is the symbiotic relationship between geography and GIS that not only enriches our comprehension of the world but also empowers decision makers that with special intelligence that is more effective for sustainable solutions. There are three objectives of the topic: that to examine the integration of physical and human geography in GIS. Second one is to assess the role of geographical mapping in spatial intelligence. And third one is to analyze the impact of GIS in decision making across different types of disciplines that I will do. The limitation of the study, that is, it may face the limitation due to a dynamic nature of GIS technology that is changing day by day, that is subject to the rapid advancement of that introduce compatibility challenges and necessities of the continuous updates. The second limitation is that limitation of data quality and the availability that may delay the in-depth analysis and impacting the reliability of findings. Sorry. The next limitation is that is the subjective nature of geographical perspective that may introduce different types of biases that potentially influencing the objectivity of the research on integrating geography within the GIS. If we see ethical and privacy concern, the surrounding the use of spatial data in GIS application may pose different types of challenges that impacting the comprehensive exploration of geographical mapping and its implications. Another limitation is that generalizability of finding across diverse regions. There are different types of geographical regions in our world. So the finding that may change according to the diverse region, and that may be limited due to the geographic and cultural variation also, that affecting the broader accessibility of insight into GIS integration and geographical perspectives. If we keep different types of objectives in our mind, the first objective that involves the spatial analysis, and the spatial analysis access how GIS enables the spatial analysis of both physical and human geographic phenomena. The second thing is that is data integration. It includes understanding how GIS facilitates the merging of remotely sensed data, satellite imageries, socioeconomic data set, and it creates comprehensive spatial models. Then modeling complexes system. It also includes the modeling complexes systems that examine how GIS is employed to simulate and analyze the interaction between physical processes like climate change. Then human dynamics that include migration patterns, how migration pattern that defined by the different types of modeling complexes system. Then decision support system. Decision support system involves the assessing and analyzing of data, how GIS tools assist in the policy formation. Different types of policy formation can also included in the GIS, like resource management, urban planning, by considering both natural as well as social aspects of the world. If I talk about the second objectives of the research, that is the role of geographical mapping in spatial intelligence is very crucial. That serving the transformative tool and that enhances our understanding of spatial relationships and patterns. That is visual representation. GIS provide visual representation of geographical mapping that can be translate into complex spatial data into visual representation, and that visual representation enables individual to pursue and comprehend geographic pattern, and also we can relate or relationships and trends, how that changes from past to the future. Then the pattern recognition. Also through the maps, we can spatial intelligence is facilitating the recognition of patterns and connection in geographical data. Then it also communication and collaboration. In the communicating and collaborating maps that serve universal languages that can anyone can understand the mapping data. So for the effective communication and collaboration among the diverse stakeholders. Then it also provide real-time analysis. GIS can also provide real-time analysis by featuring particularly valuable in scenarios that is for the quick response, such as for the disaster management or for the public health emergencies. Then if I talk about the third objective, that is to analyze the impact of GIS in decision making and making across disciplines. That is for the urban planning and development. By the geographical mapping in GIS that we can use urban for the urban planning and development, it enables city planners to analyze demographic trend, how demographic trend can change, and of proposed projects, different types of proposed projects, like construction of buildings or different types of things. Sorry, for the making of different types of decision for sustainable urban growth. It also enables us environmental management. GIS enable for the environmental management, that is environmental discipline. That GIS plays very crucial role in a decision making for natural resource management, also for the conservation of different types of resources and environmental monitoring. How different types of we will see different types of changing in the forest cover or different types of land covers. It also enables the healthcare and epidemiology. That is, GIS is a powerful tool in healthcare decision making. That is, adding in decision surveillance, epidemiological analysis, health care resource allocation. Decision maker can identify the disease hotspots, plan vaccination campaign, and respond effectively to health emergencies that we were already seen in the COVID period. By utilizing spatial data to understand the geographical spread of health risk. Lastly, for the education and facility planning. GIS also used in the geographical mapping as education and facility planning. It supports decision making in education by helping plan school location. Where are the location of these schools? Optimize bus routes, different types of bus routes can optimize by the GIS technology. And by analyze demographic trends, how the distribution of population and how we can plan for the facility planning, for effective facility planning. Besides this, for the agriculture and rural development, that we can use GIS technology. For business and marketing purpose, we also use GIS mapping. For the different types of natural resources, we also use the GIS technology by mapping it. If I conclude my topic, that is the perspective of geography and geographical mapping in GIS, that has uncovered, and that I told earlier to you, it has very vast and very huge topic that play between spatial comprehension and technological innovation. The integration of physical and human geography within GIS that provide a holistic understanding of Earth's features, while geographical mapping emerges as a transformative tool and translating spatial data into actionable data or actionable insights. The study of exploration of GIS application across diverse discipline underscores its pivotal role in shaping, inform, and for the decision making. As GIS continues to evolve, the research contributes to our collective knowledge, emphasizing the importance of bridging geographical perspective with advanced mapping technologies. By fostering a deeper understanding of spatial intelligence, the study not only enriches academic discourages, but also provide practical insight for the stakeholders navigating the complex challenges of our dynamic world. Thank you very much for listening me.
Thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you very
Irfan
much.
Sheikh, sir.
Thanks to the organizers and all the team of organizers.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful presentation. Now, after this, I would like to invite Dr. Uttam Vedu Nile sir, PSGVP Mandals, ASC College, PG and Research Department, Shahada District, Nandurbar. He is going to present on the topic Social Morphology of Praksha, a well-known religious center in Nandurbar district, Maharashtra. Please, sir, welcome.
Namaste,
Dr.
sir.
Uttam Vedu Nile, sir.
Namaste, sir.
Please, sir, continue.
Sir, can I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Now, only 2 seconds, sir. I share my presentation, sir. 1 minute. बेटा सुनो शेयर नहीं कर sir please 1 minute.
Yes, sir. You can take your own time, but stick to the presentation allotted time to you. Okay.
Yes sir.
Thank you to all joining here and presenting, willing to present here. We welcome all. Please continue, sir.
Can I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. You are audible and your presentation is visible, sir.
Yes.
Yes, okay, sir. Namaste to all the dignitaries and the principal. I am here to present my research paper, Social Morphology of Prakasha. It is a well-known religious center in Nandurbar district of the Maharashtra. Prakasha is a very old settlement. It's existed since a Paleolithic period. Hence, the study is very important. Our geography is a very vast subject. There are the various branches. Settlement geography is one of the branch. And in that branch, the site, situation, and the morphology, these are the important aspect for the study of the settlement. I purposefully select for the Prakasha village. This is one of the major town and a religious center in Nandurbar district because there are the various temples and the various clan and caste are exist there. This is a settlement found the Bara Balutedar also. Hence, I select purposefully In the morphology, primarily concerned with the layout, plan, and internal structure of the settlement. The settlement structure of the Prakasha is very unique because that settlement is existed on the one of the hilltop, and the major aspect of the lanes are very serpentine, important aspect of the Prakasha in terms of the physical space, but identified its various components in respect of socio-economic space, which has its direct bearing on controlling the arrangement of building. All that building pattern and the structure has been influenced by the physiography. Beside that, the Indian villages are dominated by religious political structure, where the dominance of the caste system play an important role in the morphology of rural settlements. Respected sir, the morphology of the each and every Indian villages have a typical, and it is based on the caste system, and that are has been a very long period. Hence, we are not changed in a very short period. The attempt has been made to find out the influence of the various physical and social factors on the form of villages. Especially the settlement of the Prakasha is one of the example to express the Indian villages situation in the past time and in the present study. Morphological analysis of the Prakasha town, Nandurbar district has been visualized in two ways. Is one of the pattern and structure of the village. Pattern means the various building structure of the roads, lanes, and the all infrastructure. Beside that, the social morphology means the various clan and the groups are exist there. For the study, I adopt the methodology and mainly the secondary data as well as the primary data. The primary data has been collected through the purposefully well designed questionnaire and collect the data from household to household. Hence, the primary data is a very confirmed data to the study. For the explorer, I decide some objectives, and mainly the first objective is special organization and successive social group of our clan. The special organization means there are the various groups are exist in the various areas. Successive social groups are the various social groups, mainly the various Bara Balutidar caste and the various clans are considered to examine the structure which play significant role in the formation of socio-economic hierarchy. Settlement have a specific hierarchy. Each and every Indian village have a hierarchical situation of the sociology, and it have a very long history. Beside that, my another objective is to analyze the social morphology based on the ritual pattern. Religious impact is a very important aspect of the social morphology. Hence, I selected, and last but not least, the objective of my research is to examine influence the caste and dominant land ownership on special pattern of rural house in the study area. Sir, the influence of the caste is not only in the buildings, but that is also dominated on the structure also. The land ownership is the one of the important economic aspect has been placed to influence on the morphology of the Prakasha town. Mainly all the landowners and mainly the rich persons have been settled on the top of the Prakasha, and the another low lying areas have been occupied by the low income groups. So this is a one other aspect. The study area of the Prakasha is covering an geographical area of 2,692 hectares. There are the total population of the Prakasha is very huge, hence it's called as the town the population literacy is 59.52%. The social groups are as like the Prakasha scheduled tribe population ranked first, approximately 48.67% population of the Prakasha is the tribal population. Beside that, the OBC population, the open and scheduled caste population are 34.43, 8.76, and 8.14% respectively. So this is the social morphology, and the various groups are found in the Prakasha. The town has been a historical place. It is called as the Pratikashi, and it is a well-known center. Various gotras and more than 100 temples are exist there. After every 12 years, the Kumbh Mela has been arranged by regularly. The Pushparanteshwar, Gautameshwar, and more than 100 temples are there. These are the one of the belief of the Indian people. This is one of the presentative pictures of the Prakasha satellite image, shows the internal structure, roads, gullies, and site and situation of the Prakasha center. Sir, the socio-economic, religious, and physiographic factors are influenced on the social structure morphology of Prakasha town. Social circumstances exert the chief influence in the building of settlement. The habitation of Harijans or scheduled caste and other low caste are placed at distance from the other caste and mainly situated in low-lying areas. And that situation is a present situation of the Prakasha. The morphology of the Prakasha is a form and meaning present in all space element of village through overall formation of structure relationship. The space morphology of Prakasha town has typical regional feature and cultural heritage, which is closely related to the local farming practices, belief and custom, etc. The settlement pattern, spatial structure, and geometric pattern of Prakasha town are all unique, which are deeply rooted in the deep soil of view of nature and value about the Indian culture. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Nile sir, for your studious presentation.
Thanks, sir.
Now, after this, I would like to invite Dr. M.P. Mankari sir, Professor and Head Department of Geography, Maharashtra Udayagiri Mahavidyalaya Udgir, District Latur. The topic of presentation is Exploring Perspectives in Geography and Advancements in Geographical Mapping. Please, Mankari sir.
Thank you, sir. I hope my video and audio is visible and audible to you all.
Your audio is audible, but
Okay,
your
thank
PPT is not visible. PPT is not visible.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I have not shared my PPT yet.
Yes.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to share my views on the topic that has been set for this international conference, exploring perspectives in geography and advancement in geographical mapping. At the very outset, I would like to touch upon the topic that I have selected, exploring perspectives in geography. Exploring perspectives of geography. These are two different things. When I say perspectives in geography, that deals with the approaches we have to study the geography. Like, as many geographers have joined this conference, know that there are many approaches to study geography. So when I say perspectives in geography, that definitely refers to the study of geography using different approaches. And the different approaches have been basically classified into two segments. They are dichotomies and dualism in geography. So these things are known to all geographers as they have been a basic founding elements of geographical studies. But when I say perspectives of geography is very important when we relate our subject and its impact on to other subjects in the consideration, like perspective of geography on economic studies, on political studies, on social studies, on cultural studies, on geopolitics, like this. So, geographers have their own perspective on different subjects. That is important here. And when I say geographical perspectives in geography, it refers to the way approaches to study the geography. As I have given in my synopsis or an abstract, uh, we basically deals with the preparation of different maps based on the themes. The themes that is under the study is our area of study at local level, at regional level, at national, international level, and at the global level. See, the things that are happening at the local level can have impact on global level as well. So, uh, traditional and contemporary approaches are deterministic views to more inclusive, human centric perspectives. It highlights the significance of incorporating diverse viewpoints to enrich our understanding of spatial relationship and global interconnections. So, in the beginning, Dr. Irfan sir, he has stressed on the use of geographical information system, taking three objectives into considerations that are of course very important. But the changing world, the changing nature brings us the opportunities of changing realities. The things that we see today may not appear as it is tomorrow. That is the main phenomena. So, dynamism of GIS, sir has mentioned the real time changes on the surface of the earth, on the activities, on anything. So, GIS has that capacity to bring forward the real time changes when we consider some approaches regarding some other things. So, I would like to refer to one case study that has been published in Nature Journal, that is a global internationally acclaimed journal called Nature. So in a Nature journal, there is an article on the uh, interlinkages of rivers and its impact on the Indian monsoon. So probably people won't think that if we go for interlinkages of a river in India, as some of the rivers in northern India have been already connected, like Ken and Betwa, the Indus rivers and the Ganges rivers and its tributaries, at an experiment level, some rivers have been already interlinked. Now the question that arises is it only the beneficiary part that we see? Are there any adverse effect of interlinking of rivers? The second point is very important. However, the first point is very important at the instant level as of now, because we are going short of water for many purposes, particularly day-to-day uses and agriculture, industries, transportation are the next level requirements. The thing is, at this point, when we say linking of rivers is very important to meet the requirement of the people living in that area, it is of absolute necessary. But the thing is, what will happen by doing so in the long run? Now, the incoming monsoon or advent of monsoon or arrival of monsoon that we call. Arrival of monsoon requires some typical physical phenomena to prevail over summer in the whole part of on the whole part of India. But the presence of water over northern India and southern India throughout the year will cause in reduction in temperature. When there is a reduced temperature, there is a high pressure, and high pressure won't attract the monsoon winds. So this may happen over a long period of time. This is one very particular example I am quoting. You must think on this. There is another study on the humanization of desert or afforestation of Sahara desert. What will happen to Amazon Valley when the whole of Sahara desert is afforested? I mean, whole Sahara desert is planted with trees. What will happen to the Amazon Valley? So as of now, the Amazon Valley is prospering because of the Sahara desert on its opposite. If the Sahara desert also becomes a green place, then what will happen to the Amazon Valley? So human interventions not always yield to some positive things. Some otherwise things also hidden in that process. Those process we need to observe very clearly and try to understand what adverse otherwise things are possible in this course of analysis. That is where I would like to emphasize on. Now I would like to, sorry for not preparing any PPT to share with you, but I have some information that I find worth sharing with you so that it can enrich your understanding of perspectives in geography and perspectives of geography in relation to other subjects. With your permission, I would like to share my screen. Sir, the screen is it visible now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So this is on Twitter, which is now X. There is one community called IIP Map Squad. So you can see some interesting statistics about world median age. See, the different colors shows different median age of the population of those countries. Likewise, number of academic journals published in 2020. What are those countries which are very much advanced in publishing academic journals, research papers? This is one more map. And the other map, India's population is just huge. How huge it is. See, there are South America, Australia, some European continent, which have been adjusted in India's natural boundaries, which shows the accommodation of population. One more, we geographers are very particular about a kind of project. So this is a projection. We have different projections for our syllabus, which give us a true area, true direction. Likewise, this is one map, world map, which gives the preparation of map as per our requirement, wherein what exactly you want to show in that map. So this is one thing. Sir, is there any disturbance?
No, sir. I have muted them. Okay.
Okay. May I continue now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, please, sir.
Yes. I think this is also visible. Tourism taglines of Asian countries. Isn't it? So, incredible India. And within India, we have many states, and every state has its own tagline for tourism, like Kerala, God's own country, explore Madhya Pradesh. Like that, we have different maps. So, geographical mapping is very important. Uh, like instead of saying all these things, had I prepared my PPT and just shown you my PPT, it would have been more impactful, very assertive in the way. So this is one more. Total medals won by countries in Asian Games 2022. So likewise, we have plenty of communities which work on these things and show you the different things. How big Africa really is. See, in Africa we have accommodated different countries. So the only thing is how you are going to see this globe. The world appears as per your viewpoint. What is objective under the study, the world will view like that. So these are the things which I have always wanted to share with. There is one more thing I would like to share, that is yes, this is the paper I wanted to share with you. This is freely available. Nature communication article, river linking alters land atmosphere, feedback and changes in Indian summer monsoon. So this paper has appeared. So when we think on these lines, we will really making the things at international levels, rather making on the local levels. So my humble request to the organizers is, when you come up with such titles for international e-conference, please provide us some more time. So this 5 or 7 minutes is enough to have some outline exposures. But when we need to deal with these things in details, we need more time. But anyway, this session is very useful for what I should say, for having this opportunity to share few of my things on this title. Title is really exploring, not only interesting, it is exploring in the sense you can take this title to any extent. It leads to any extent of your understanding on different aspects of geography and geographical approach or perspective in relation to other subjects. Thank you very much to the organizers for giving me this opportunity and for sharing my few views on this title. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your presentation. Very good presentation. Now, after this, I would like to invite Dr. Avinash Kadam, sir, Professor and Director, School of Earth Sciences, SRTM University, Nanded, and his topic of presentation is Micro-Level Analysis of Geographical Facts for Geographical Indications of Goods, a case study of Hingoli turmeric. Please, Dr. Avinash Kadam, sir.
Yes.
Avinash sir, just 1 second, if you permit me.
Please, sir.
Sir, I only have to show 2 books for traditional studies. The Great Arc. This is one book where Asia has been mapped for the first time. This is one book, and the one more book is Mapping the Great Game. Mapping the Great Game. This is one more book the beginners can deal with. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Avinash, sir.
Thank you. You are always welcome. Is it there, my presentation?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I have some doubts. It's on the screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Presentation is there.
Visible.
So let us start. First of all, I would like to offer my sincere thanks to all the organizers and all the dignitaries here. First of all, it's an great opportunity to meet all friends at a glance, at a one place on online mode itself. Today we have ex-chairman of geography, my friend Dr. Mankari. We heard his nice presentation. Always he is talking about such things for global to local views and aspects. And one more friend from Dhule Jalgaon, Dr. Nile is there, and ex-chairman Dr. Mali, present chairman Dr. Kalgapure, Dr. Kalaskar, Dr. Nagelgave, all are there. And for his request and his good administration, today we are here in this international conference. My friend Dr. S.B. Asture, all dignitaries, all organizers, uh, principal and his team. So let us see the topic. I'm going to one theme, that is actually one concept and a new avenue for geographer on the basis of our day-to-day research work. How we will strengthen our subject, as Dr. Mankari discussed another one important aspect, another one important stream, that is mapping is our baseline of our geography, and geography starts from mapping, starts from description, and starts from observation. So, see, micro-leveled analysis of geographical facts for geographical indications. Geographical indications is a new term for academicians itself of goods, a case study for Bengali turmeric. So as we all know, 1 minute. We should. Is the presentation is with full screen, and there
Your first
the
slide is visible, sir, not second. You are on the first slide.
not second. How it is? Yes, I am trying,
You can reshare, no
because
problem.
on my mobile screen there is not share at all.
You can reshare, sir. Don't worry.
Let us see. Sir, जरा थोड़ा मला मदत.
You just click on this slide where you were. It will be visible to us then.
नाही आता मी जरा प्रेझेंटेशन देतो तुम्ही प्लीज. हा नाही माझं प्रेझेंटेशन सुरू झालं असं काय करतो प्रेझेंटेशन तिकडे स्लाइड दिसते दुसरी प्लीज.
पण फर्स्ट स्लाइड
Hello?
दिसते, सेकंड थर्ड नाही तुमच्या.
अरे ओ लेट अस सी चलो
येस आलं.
हम आगे बढ़ते हैं.
सेकंड स्लाइड आली
Please.
सर, सेकंड स्लाइड आली,
आली
सेकंड आली.
okay yes yes so see as per our history of indigenous medicines and medical practices, turmeric has been used for all type of medical preparations, as all you are known about the same. In medical and food sectors, turmeric has considered to have many health supportive practices and supportive themes. I'm not going in detail in the same. It uses and types of application are depending upon the properties of turmeric. It is only on the basis of properties that turmeric have, which is directly associated with the soil, with the water, and all other geographical conditions, and with the variety of the turmeric crop. Many scientists have studied and shown the relationship with an effect of water and soil properties on turmeric crop. So here our role is important as a geographer. So we are studying soil, we are studying geography of all properties of soil and water, and also we are studying climatic things. So what is the relation of all these geographical themes with the crop? So let us see. The turmeric contains an important and basic bioactive component called curcumin. Curcumin present in turmeric has both anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties and other such medical qualities. That's why the turmeric is a base or is a basic thing in the medical sector, and even our food. It is therefore that the Food and Safety Standard Authority of India, that is FSSAI, came out the regulation, that is Food Safety and Standards Regulations 2011. Being a student of geography, and also I am taking interest in legal aspects, and being a student of legal things, I am focusing on both the things as a geographer and as a legal personalities. That why should we correlate? Why should we study these geographical aspects, our products, in a legal ways, in a legal fields? So the the paper of the present work is concentrating on the same. As we all know, the fact that the mineral contents of soil affects the yield and biochemical content of turmeric or any crop or any product we have. So let us discuss about the turmeric. Some studies have observed that turmeric cultivated on dark red soil had the highest plant height, then root biomass and shoot of biomass as compared with all other type of soil. Means here the type of and the properties of soil is important to grow any type of plant, and this present turmeric crop. So our field to study these aspects in this scenario. But turmeric on dark red soil had the highest yield with favorable color. The base of color depends upon the curcumin content, which is in the turmeric plant, in the roots of turmeric. So deep yellow and high curcumin content, that is at least 0.2%, 0.2% should be there for base level quality of turmeric. It has also seen that protein and fat content of turmeric were about 2 times higher with cultivated on red dark soil than other. Is more favorable or more suitable to produce turmeric with more content of oil, more content of curcumin, that is the base of turmeric. So we should study the red dark soil in this connection. In addition, it is assumed that a wide range of soil pH is probably favorable for turmeric cultivation. So see the one property. Let us see one property of soil, that is pH, how pH is correlating or affecting the growth or quality of turmeric. In short, with suitable geoclimatic conditions, a certain and other soil properties are necessary to increase the quality of turmeric. So let us see the basic things in short about the turmeric. Turmeric is a curcumin longa, and its origin is Southeast Asia, where we are coming in that area. Economic part is rhizome, dried rhizome is the economic part of turmeric. And curcumin is essential for the cell. Now we see. And what about the area in production? India is the largest producer and exporter. 20 lakh hectares are under turmeric cultivation, turmeric crop. And its annual production is about 8 lakh metric ton. And Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra are main contributor states from India in the turmeric production. So this is the baseline of the turmeric. What about the varieties? Krishna, Suvarna, and all other varieties are important to cultivate, or are more productive or more qualitative and are facing for the other microbes. Turmeric prefers a warm and humid climate that we have, and annual rainfall is about 100 to 200 centimeter is ideal for the same. The area from mean sea level is more suitable, is about 1200 meter. Our area is not suitable in this criteria, but it requires annual temperature ranges from 15 to 35. And what about the soil? Well drained, loamy or alluvial soil rich in good organic matter is suitable and is required for the good quality of turmeric. I'm going fastly because of time constraint. What about Maharashtra and turn? What is the relation of turmeric with Maharashtra state? Sangli district, Hingoli, Parbhani, Nanded and Solapur are the some important pockets of turmeric cultivators and their market. Then let us see the Act, the Geographical Indication of Goods Act 1999. Even Sangli turmeric is applied for the GI, Geographical Indication, under this Act. The same. Geographical indication. What is geographical indication? It is an indication. It is a legal theme. It is a legal process, and it is legal demand. It's an indication. It originates from a definite geographical territory. So here comes geography, and here comes our role to elaborate, to discuss about the geographical facts, geographical themes. Not only the physical things, but also our culture, our societal things, social aspects, and our skills are under this Act. It is used to identify goods having special characteristics originating from a definite geographical territory. And manufacture skill-based things or goods. The manufactured goods should be produced or processed or prepared. Here comes the skill, or prepared in the territory. The characteristics of that product or that good should be relates with the region, with the territory, with that particular cluster. It should have a special quality or reputation. The good should be a special reputation, like Solapuri chutney, Kolhapuri gold, like Kolhapuri chappal, like Nagpuri santra, and all other. Then, yes. Then what is the benefits? It's a legal confirmation, legal rights to be born and see the yes. I would time comes. Then some examples of our India, and then who can apply? Any association, any person, any producer can apply for the same. Let us see, why should not geographer? What is the role of geographer? This is last slide, please. So, as a geographer, as a research activity, you can contribute for any GI for any product, for your region, for our region, for Maharashtra, for it. Activity should or connect with the GI activity, with the GI legal process, and see the actual application of your research. You can see here for your innovation, to provide training for our students and research scholars. This activity can be helpful for geographers to establish new streams in geography. So nowadays we are we are observing, we are studying, we are writing, and we are preparing or completing our research for betterment of our region. But here you can apply these knowledges a legal practice or for a legal legal rights of any good from your territory. So it should be it should create on-job training and placement on your own or your own creation or your own strength. It should be helpful or it will helpful to strengthen the basic or base of our geography, to support our agrarian field, agriculture field, and to contribute for the social, cultural, and economic cause, to be with our political and administrative sector. So, in this line of thinking, considering all these facts, depends on soil and geoclimatic conditions. As per our last 50 years data, Hingoli district, our one of the districts from Marathwada, from Maharashtra, Hingoli district is one of the largest hub of turmeric cultivation and quality yield of the same. So it is therefore needs to prove the geographical indications of Hingoli turmeric with the micro-level geographical analysis of soil, water, and climate of the region. So his contribution is to this attempt is devoted to present geographical conditions of Hingoli majority of aspects. So, thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Avinash Kadam sir. You have given a best speech. Why best speech? Because those who are geography indications of our India, which have already registered, as like Tirupati Laddu, Kolhapuri Chappal, Guntur Chilli, Nasik Valley Wine. All these are the GI tags of India. And as a geographical researcher, studied person, you have initiated the thing to tag GI of turmeric from Hingoli. So you and your research team will come ahead to have a GI tag for the turmeric from Marathwada region. Thank you, sir. It's the best speech and which is useful to create some intellectual property for our India and for our region. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kadam sir, for your presentation. Now I request Dr. Ala Guraza Palanisamy, Associate Professor and Head Geoinformatics, Department of Civil Engineering, J. Sri Ram Engineering College, Tamil Nadu. The topic of his presentation is Flood Inundation Modeling of Kuttanad region, Alappuzha district, Kerala, using geoinformatics. I request paper presenter, please observe your time limit and present in time. Please continue. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Presentation is visible.
Yeah, sir. Just wait, sir.
You just click on PPT, it will be visible to you. Before few seconds it was visible. You click on your PPT which will you have kept on desktop or anywhere. Share the screen please. You please click on your PPT.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
So,
Visible now.
is it visible?
Yes. You go to the first slide.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to everybody.
Yes, yes.
My today presentation topic is about flood inundation modeling of Kuttanad region, Alappuzha district, Kerala using geoinformatics. Introduction. The natural environment is unstable. People have been learning to deal with the environment risk and the changes produced by the unable environment. The impact of natural disaster, particularly disaster fatalities, vary across the Indian states due to diverse to climatic condition and relative socio-economic vulnerability in India. The second most populated the country in the world is highly exposed to the natural disaster due to its geographical location, seismic risk zone, and the intertropical convergence point more over the climate in China after China. This extremely natural process, flood, earthquake, landslide, cyclone, etc., has the potential to be the natural hazards if to occur where the people live or have the property. Aim and objectives. The present study mainly focuses on to develop a flood inundation modeling for the Kuttanad region for 1 in 10, 25, 50, 100, 200 and 500 years. Find the flood probability of Kuttanad region. Demonstration of the critical infrastructure using the result obtained from the HEC REC modeling software to develop the sustainable development plan for the study area. The study area was conducted in the Kuttanad Taluk of the Alappuzha district, Kuttanad, tilting to the formation of the four major river system. Pampa River, Ajigal, Manimala, and municipal confluence with the Vempanad Lake. It lies at 2.2 below the mean sea level. This is the region of the extent of the 70. Kuttanad is 79 revenue villages, 10 taluks, and 3 districts. So in the picture, in the study area maps, the more than 2/3 of the total land area is this region is wetland. Geographically, Kuttanad is a large mosaic of the region. The scope of the market by the rivers, sketches of the paddy field, backwaters, marshes, pond, coconut groves, the network of the canals. It is one of the few places in the world where farming is carried out the 2.5 to 3 meter below the sea level. The map figure so below the study area. The methodology. The study utilized ArcGIS software and the HEC REC modeling software analyze the flood successfully in the study area. ArcGIS was employed to generate various map, including the map of the study area, land use, land cover map, landforms, relief, slope, soil depth, and flood accessibility map. They allowed for the in-depth river follow analysis as well as sediment transport, water, temperature, quality of modeling. The flood probability maps were integrated with the GIS is visualized the flood probabilities across the study area. Additionally, the flood return probability map for the 1 in 10 years event was overlaid with the building footprints in the study area to identify and delineate of the critical infrastructure that may be stressed during the flood event. The result and discussion. The flood return probability for the Kuttanad region were determined using the GEC and modeling software. The study provided the flood return probability of various time periods, which include 1 in 10, 20, 50, 100, 200 and 500 years. These probabilities maps indicate the likelihood of the flood of a specific magnitude occupying the region. And the figure, so the probability 1 in 10 years display the flood returns probability 1 to 20 years. Last one is 100 to 200 and 500 years. So in the map first one map is the flood return probability 1 to 110 years. Second one map is the in the flood return probability 1 to 25 years. Flood probability. The study area flood probability was assessed by the considering various factors such as water recharge data, elevation, slope, river, width and rainfall variability. The result were used to create a flood return probability map revealing the considering the trend of increasing flood probability year after year. The provided detailed information on the flood probability for 6 agroecological zones under the Vempanadu Lake region. This data is circle understanding of the potential risks and impact of the flood seen in the areas of the can aid in the developing effective mitigation and adaptation strategies to addressing the growing the threat of the flood area. So in the table, this is a flood return probability 1 in 10, 25, 50, 100, 200 and 500 years. Where is the list of the land water level in meter? In the first one is 1 to 10, second one 1 to 25 years, 1 to 50 years, 1 to 100 years, 1 to 200, last one 1 to 500 years. This is the percentage. This one, Kailan's, the flood return probability of the Kuttanad region in the 1 to 10 years period of the calculated to be 6.6 mm. A notice able to rise approximately 1 meter in the water level is observed when comparing the flood probability of 1 in 10 years event with rare in 1 meter 500 years event. The probability of flood water is increasing and reaching the highest approximately 6.93 meter, 7.1 meter and 7.3 meter is anticipated in the coming of the 50, 100 and 200 years respectively. North Kuttanad, the western portion of the region are situated up to 10.5 meters below the mean sea level, while the eastern portion lies 1 meter above the MSL and North Kuttanad region. The highest probable flood highest estimated up to be 8 meters. In contrast of the region, flood probability for the North Kuttanad region remains against the 50, 100, 200 and 500 years with no observed changes in the water level, maintaining in it at 8.3 meters. Upper Kuttanad located on the southern eastern side of the Kuttanad and characterized by the comparatively higher land with elevation ranging from the 0.26 meter above the mean sea level. Expect the very flood probability over different time frames. For a 10 years event, expected flood water height in Upper Kuttanad is estimated to 6.8 meter over a 25 years period. Flood water height is projected by the increase of the 7.59 meter. Similarly, for the 50 and 100 years, the flood probability is estimated to 7.89 meters to and 7.9 meter respectively. For 1 in 200 and 500 years, flood probability remains for the same at the 7.91 meters. Vaigam Kariland is characterized by the variation in elevation with the western portion of the lying at the 0.5 meters below mean sea level, and the eastern portion of the reaching up to 6 meter of the mean sea level. In this region of the flood probability, 10 years, 1 to 10 years, event is estimated result by 5.85 meter of the flood water. Over longer the time frames of flood probability gradually increase with projection. 6.12 meters to 25 years, 6.22 meters to 50 years, 6.32 meters to 100 years, 6.37 meters for the 200 years and 6.42 meters for the 500 years.
बघतो काय होतं आता झाली.
In each probability, the period floodwater level is increasing. The alarming increase approximately 2 meters in floodwater level in both lower Kutanad is the Procado regions underscores the presenting the need to urgently implement of the local flood management and the mitigation measures segment Kutanad from region of the flood. By demonstration of the critical infrastructure, by utilizing the HECRE's modeling of the critical information about the demonstration of the critical infrastructure comparison the residential and commercial building can be derived from the detailed map presenting the figure. This map effectively flood vulnerability the residential commercial buildings every 1 to 10 years aid to implementation of the targeted effective flood management measures. So in the figure, critical infrastructure, residential building, the details above of the increase in the level of water, this building with the come of the critical infrastructure. So in the map, the commercial building, they display the critical infrastructure of the commercial building within the study region, accounting for the 1 in 10 years the flood probability. It is the evidence of the commercial building encompassing the office spaces of the retail establishment, warehouse and other business facilities are relatively favoring the number of when compared with the residential building. However, despite the lower quantity, it is essential to the periodization, the protection and the mitigation measures for these critical commercial structures to ensure the community of the economic activities, minimum potential losses during the event flood. So in the figure, the commercial building, the sustainable development plan, the creating a sustainable development flood plan for the Kutanad region require the comparative approaches that takes into the account the unique changes, the opportunity of the area. Kutanad with the slow lying the geography is highly susceptible to loading and indicated by the flood probability map and the data and further emphasized by the critical demographic of the residential and commercial building in the high risk zones. It is even that the flood probability in the area of increasing and alarming the rate and underscoring the urgent need for the productive residence flood management strategy sustainable plan for both residential as well as commercial building are very aggressive. Sustainable plan for buildings. The implementing a series for the flood residence the measure will actively benefit building in the study area. Mitigation, the potential risk posed by the flooding event which include elevation foundation. First one, the rises the base of the building above the flood level by the constructing elevated foundation. This help prevent water from entering the living the spaces during the flooding. Proper engineering analysis should determine the appropriate the height for the building based historical flood data. Second one, the flood barriers the walls. Install flood barriers probable around the building perimeter to prevent water from the flowing into the structure. There is very well they can be made from the material like constructor, bricks and steel. Waterproofing, the apply waterproofing material to the walls and floors of the lower levels to prevent the seepage and water penetration of the during the flood. The flood vents, the incorporate of the flood vents in the lower section of the building. The seventh, allow the water to flow in the and out of buildings during the flood, reducing the hydrostatic pressure and the walls and foundation. Dry and wet flood proofing, the use of the combination of dry and wet flooding proofing strategies. Dry flood proofing involving sealing the building, to prevent the water entry. Will the wet flood proofing allow the water of the enter the certain areas building without causing the damage. Sustainable materials. Use flood resistance and renewable materials in the construction, such as the construction steel and the composition of the material. Avoid using the material that can be easily damaged by the water, like particle board of the gypsum board. Proper drainage system. The design and the install effective drainage system around the building to direct flood water away from the structure. This is maybe include surface channels, swales and retention the pond. slope granting the ensure proper granting the around the building to direct waterway from the foundation, grace on the gentle slope away from the building, help to prevent the water from pulling the near of the structure. Conclusion. Kutanad is a delta region of the 900 square millimeter. The area consists of the regional scope of the diverse ecosystem, such as coastal backwater, river, waterways, arches, ponds, or badly cultivated, and the garden lands. Kutanad comprises of the 79 revenue villages, 10 taluk, 3 districts. It is characterized by the unique low-lying the geographical features lying between the sea level. It is often referred to the rice bowl of the Kerala due to extremely paddy or the cultivation of the agriculture. The region is creases crossed by the indicate network, canals, rivers, and backwaters, making the importance of the Kerala the backwater tourism. Kutanad is highly susceptible to the build of the loading due to it is the low-lying geographic and the proximity 0 to Arabian Sea. The region experiences the frequently monsoon rains, which can lead to the water locking of the inundation of the agricultural field and the residential area. The climatic change, it is rising the sea level and the changes the weather pattern have also increased in the vulnerability of the region of the flooding. The findings from the flood probability mapping, the critical demographic analysis highlight in the urgency adopting sustainable planning solution for the Kutanad region. With increasing flood risk, the vulnerability of the critical infrastructure, it is imperative the implement of the robust flood management and mitigation management measures. The comparative sustainable development plan that the promote the residents of the environmental conservation, economic diversification, and community empowerment is essential support to region of the well-being. Collaborative the effort between government agencies, local communities, business, and the stockholder will be effectively implementing and enforcing sustainable practices. By taking procedure steps to Kutanad region can build a resilient future, mitigation and effect flood and ensuring the long-term sustainable development. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Algurada sir, for your paper presentation on how to control flood and inundation. Now, after this, I would like to invite the next paper presenter, Dr. V.C. Dande sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Geography, Dayanand College of Arts and Science, Solapur, Maharashtra. The topic of presentation is Child Immunization in Slum Area of Solapur City, a study in health geography. Please, Dr. V.C. Dande sir.
Somnath Raut is present.
Yes, slides are visible.
தேவையில்லாத மட்டும் ஒன்று ரெண்டு பேராகிராஃப் போட்டு ஃபுல்லாக படிச்சிட்டேன்.
Welcome Dande sir. Please unmute yourself, make the camera on and start your presentation. Child immunization.
I request paper presenter to maintain your time limit of 5 to 7 minutes.
If Dande sir is not present, then who is present can share and start the presentation.
No, Dr. Dande is not presenting, sir. Dr. Somnath Raut is presenting the paper.
Okay, sir.
Somnath Raut sir, please share your screen, start your PPT and presentation. Raut sir, make your camera on. start to speak so that you will be audible and visible to all. You are muted, sir. I think you are not audible. You are not muted but not audible. Try to check your if you are muted, your system.
Sir,
Yes, yes,
sir,
yes.
you are not audible.
Yes, yes, sir. Please check. Kindly check your ear cord or system setting so that you will be audible. Otherwise, you can present from your mobile and see the laptop screen to your presentation. You can also join through mobile. फीडबॅक कधी टाकायचं टाकून द्यावं सर आता, कारण आता 50-52चे 48 झालेत. शेवटी टाकावं का आता टाकावं फीडबॅक? आता टाकलं तर लिव्ह होतील का बाकीचे?
नाही सर, प्रेझेंटेशन संपल्यानंतर टाका सर.
ओके ओके, चालते. तसं मी त्यांना लिस्ट करायला सांगितलोय आपल्या गव्हाणे सरांना, काय लहाने सरांना लिस्ट
Hello, sir. I am audible.
Yes.
Sorry, sir. Myself, Dr. Somnath Raut, along with Dr. Durbatar Thirdday, I am going to present here paper entitled "Child Immunization in Slum Area of Solapur City: A Case Study in Health Geography." In India, the communicable diseases are major cause of child morbidity and mortality. These are the keywords following: immunization, slum area, slum area, health center, cost benefit analysis. Introduction: India is one of the most countries who adopted the World Health Organization expanded program of immunization. After the COVID pandemic, the awareness among people has increased about vaccination and immunization. Immunization is one of the greatest health success stories of human history. It is very essential and scared responsibility of parents taking into account about children's major diseases. The government took best efforts to control diseases despite that full immunization could not be achieved. In developing countries like India, due to number of target population stretch over huge geographical diverse region, it becomes difficult task. Hence, here the present paper an attempt to study immunization cover the various socio-economic factors affecting the same in slum area of Solapur City. Objectives of this paper: to study the coverage of immunization among children of slum area of Solapur City. Second objective: to assess various socio-economic factors effect on immunization of slum area of Solapur City. Study area: I take study area as Solapur City and its slum area stretch over various parts in Solapur City. Methodology: for the study, primary data collected from slum area of Solapur City, the respondent select by purposive sample who lived in nearby area of urban centers. The survey conducted from January to November 2023. Data collected was using questionnaire by personal interview. The immunization status of children was assessed by vaccination card and by recall of mothers who have not card available at that time. The secondary data collected by determined slum area of Solapur. The collected data was represented through table and graphs and concluded results. Discussion. Table number 1. Classification of slums. Echo. Classification of slums, particularly in Solapur area, found non-notified and notified slums. Number of notified slums are 159 and non-notified slums are 61. On total slum area found in Solapur city, that was 220. In Solapur city, 220 areas identified by municipal corporation. Out of these, 59 slums are notified and 61 are not notified. Socio-economic characters of households. Table number 2 reveals that among the 220 children of 12 to 23 months observed, 114 males, which is 51.81%, and 106 females candidates, which is 48.18%. Majority of the households in the study area belongs to Hindu religion, followed by Muslim religion. Only 29 respondents were found Buddhist and 8 were Christians. Types of family and households. The households belongs to nuclear family are higher in percentage than those resident in joint families. Okay, sir. I am here going to conclude my research paper. Conclusion is that Solapur city had 159 notified slums and 61 unnotified slums. They covered 1.8959 square kilometer area. Majority of the households in study area belongs to Hindu and Hindu by religion. The household belongs to nuclear families are higher in percentage. Literate people are higher as compared to illiterate in study area. The gender-wise status of immunization is found variations. The present study reveals that BCG is cover high vaccination. Socio-economic factors plays very important role in immunization. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Somnath Raut, sir, for your research paper presentation. Now the next paper presenter is Dr. Sarwan Bhawan, Associate Professor, Department of Geography, North East Hill University, Shillong. The topic of presentation is Geomedical Analysis of Customer Satisfaction Level in Online Shopping in Sedapatti Block, Madurai District. Please, Dr. V. Sarwan Bhawan. I think the paper presenter is not responding. He or she may not be present. So I would like to invite the next paper presenter, R.S. Souza Rose, Assistant Professor and Head Environmental Remote Sensing and Cartography, School of Earth and Atmospheric Sciences, Madurai Kamraj University. The topic of presentation is primary healthcare services in the context of emerging diseases in Madurai district. A comprehensive analysis. Are you present? Arias Souza Rose. Next one is Bhavya Pankalai, Department of Environmental Remote Sensing and Cartography, School of Earth and Atmospheric Sciences, Madurai Kamraj University. Title of the paper is Geospatial Insights into Chlorophyll, a dynamic for sustainable water resource management in southern Tamil Nadu. The last one is Dr. Prashant Tote.
Sir,
And
good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon. Prashant Tote and Govari AR, group of institutions and Crayon International School. The topic of presentation is Geospatial Insights into. Please, sir, continue.
Okay, sir. Sir, good afternoon to all on one present here. Sir, basically, this is the topic related with the teaching geography in the secondary and senior secondary classes. To make a joyful learning in the school, we use the project-based learning, which gives real and relevant practical experiences, enhances the critical thinking, problem solving, and finding the deep solution, collaborative and communicative skills, ownership of the learning in a multidisciplinary way, application of knowledge, long-term retention, preparation of future student, and assessment of the school. We have developed the lush green environment and teaching students that how the flowering plant and how the environment is associated. It enhances their active participation, practical applications. It involves the critical thinking, long-term retentions, because the digital content have forgetting phenomena. So more practical real-life experience has the more retention of the knowledge, motivating conditions, life skills development, and preparation for the future. This is the active participation of students in various activities to learn by nature. It gives environmental conservation, develop environmental sensitivity, reduction of the carbon footprint. This is the butterfly garden we are developing in the school. Community enhancement, global citizenship, reliance and adaptability. This is we have used the conservation of water and the recycle use water for these things. Practical application of knowledge, experiential learning, enhanced observation skill, network development. This is the rainwater harvesting project in the school, which huge rainwater has been harvested, because we are living in an area where we have to depend upon surface water. The groundwater is not there. So we have surface water collection also. Increased motivation, holistic learning. This is the community participation to enhance dignity for the work among the students. Active learning, creating the environment which enhance the conceptual learning in the geography. The tribal arts is a continuous phenomenon. Tribal artists comes organize the workshop for understanding the tribal arts. The tribal cultures, role play methods, organizing the various tribal dance, knowing the cultures of the different state, different tribal community of the India, various forms of the dance, to understanding the various cultures, diversity. Field survey, going to the community, understanding their life, economic conditions, demographic profiles. the different rocks, minerals has been collected and beautiful museum has been developed. The eye camera photography to understand the nature through the camera eyes. Meeting people's learning skills as a skill education for indigenous knowledge. Award participation, best school award at the state level computer literacy award, integrating education, IT skill, national award for the best IT skill, United Scale awards for the services, the Green School award, and the five-star ratings for the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Govari sir, for your presentation. Now, after this useful and fruitful technical session,
Sir, Karat sir, kindly ask to anyone present.
yes, sir, yes. I would like to announce to all the participants, is there anybody who wants to present his paper anymore? Thank you. Now, after this very useful paper presentation technical session, I would like to invite Honorable Dr. Kalgapure sir for his opinion about the technical session and paper presentations. Please, sir. Welcome. Sir,
Hello.
are you online, Dr. Kalgapure sir?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Hello, good afternoon, all of you. The Honorable Chairman of this technical session, the former Principal, Dr. N.G. Mali, sir, all the office bearers of this institute, the respected Principal of this college, Dr. Betkar, sir, and the convener of this conference, my friend Dr. Asture sir, and all teams. He has organized this conference in very planned way. It gives me immense pleasure to be with you and witness such scholarly session. Whatever the objectives have been set up for the conference, I think all those objectives have been fulfilled. Many of the research scholars presented their papers in this conference and a live healthy discussion took place on those papers. The themes of conference is very important today. It is a great need of time to have such intellectual research oriented discussion. Lastly, I am thankful to the organizer of this conference for the inviting me as a guest of honor and interact with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Dr. Kalgapure sir, for your precious opinion about the technical session of this international e-conference. Now, after this, I would like to invite Dr. S.B. Asture sir, Head Department of Geography, Shri Kumarswami College, Ausa, for his valedictory speech. Please, sir, welcome.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good afternoon to everybody. On the behalf of this international e-conference organized by our Department of Geography, Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya, Ausa, District Latur, India, Maharashtra. On the topic perspective of geography and geographical mapping by the inspiration of our respected principal, Dr. M. Betkar, sir, organizing, planning and technical credit of this event goes to him. This conference is fruitful by sharing the knowledge of various branches and fields of the geography. This event is an opportunity for the researchers and academicians, research person from international level, and Andrew Johnson, Tallahassee, Florida, United States, played her role on the topic the geographical comparative and for this technical session, Dr. N.G. Mali, former principal and BOS chairman, Swami Ramantit Marathwada University, Nanded, was the chairman, but due to some his problems, he could not join. Dr. A. Kalgapure, present chairman of BOS in Geography, Swami Ramantit Marathwada University, Nanded, is present as a chief guest. In the technical session, research papers was presented on various topics. Dr. Alguraja Palanchinmay presented on flood undulation modeling of Kuttanad region, Alpuza district, Kerala. Dr. Avinash Kadam on micro-level analysis of geographical facts of geographical indications of goods, a case study of Hingoli turmeric. Dr. Irfan Sheikh was on perspective of geography and geographical mapping. Dr. Uttam Vedunule presented on social morphology of Prakasha, a well-known religious center in Nandurbar district, Maharashtra. Dr. Somnath Raut was presented with Dr. V.C. Dande, child immunization in slum area of Solapur city, a study in health geography. Dr. M.P. Mankari, former chairman of BOS in geography, Swami Ramantit Marathwada University, Nanded, and presently he head Department of Geography, Udagiri Mahavidyalaya, Udgir, has presented on exploring perspectives in geography and advancements in geographical mapping. And lastly, Prashant Thote and Gowari, yes, presented on nutriting joyful learning in geography classroom at school level. All presented research papers ensures the academic height and knowledge, guiding new researchers. Unfortunately, we are unable to give an opportunity to everyone for the presentation due to lack of time. For that, very sorry. But by the kind permission of our principal and organizer, I assure all of you for the presentation certificate and opportunity in next event, which will be organized by us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. S.B. Astude, sir, for your valedictory speech. Now I invite co-convener of this international e-conference, Dr. P.B. Deshmukh, sir, for vote of thanks. Dr.
Audible,
P.B.
sir?
Deshmukh, sir. Yes, sir, you are audible.
आपले कन्व्हेनर काही बोलू इच्छितात का बघा आस्तुरे सर एखाद्या वेळेस दोन शब्द बोला की सर.
बोलले ना सर, आष्टुरे सर बोलले सर.
बरं
सर बोलले. At the end of the international e-conference, I am Pramod Deshmukh, here to present vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to thank to the Honorable Chief Guest, Andrew Johnson Madam, for her valuable keynote speech. I thank the Chief Organizer, respected Principal Dr. M.M. Betkar sir. Now I thank Honorable Session Chair, respected Dr. Mali sir, and Session Chief Guest, Dr. Kalgapure sir. I also thank respected Dr. Avinash Kadam sir, Professor Mankari sir, Dr. Irfan Sheikh sir, Dr. Uttam sir, Dr. Palaniswami sir, Dr. Somnath Raut, and Dr. Gowari sir for valuable presentation. I also thank Convener Dr. S.B. Asture sir, Executive Member Dr. Lahane sir, and Professor Dr. Karad sir. Finally, I thank all the participants from the bottom of the heart. शेवट करू सर.
करा लिंक पाठवायचे म्हणून सांगा आणि उद्याला 11 वाजता पुन्हा जॉईन म्हणून राहिल्या मॅडमचं एक प्रेझेंटेशन आहे ना, चालते.
पाठवले सर, लिंक्स पाठवले सर.
Thank you to all organizing team and Professor Prakash Karad sir. We will meet tomorrow at 11 a.m. to continue the next part of this international conference. The rest presentations will manage our convener Dr. S.B. Asture sir. With his information, we will join tomorrow the selected presentations of remaining presentations. Thank you to all. Thank you to all
Con-
participants and guests.
Conclude करतो सर.
Yes.
With the kind permission of Chief Organizer, respected Principal Dr. M. Betkar, I declare that the International E-Conference is over. Thank you. Thanks all.
जे सगळे आहेत त्यांनी आपले कॅमेरे ऑन करा. आपण एक स्क्रीनशॉट घेऊ. जे उपस्थित आहेत ते सगळेच. प्रकाश कराड सर आहेत, रोडे सर आहेत, राऊत सर आहेत. हां, या सर. प्रकाश कराड सर. हां, येस. लहाने सर कुठे आहेत? एक्झिक्युटिव्ह मेंबर. लहाने सर. लहाने सरला ऐकू गेलं नाही बहुतेक. चालते. खूप छान झालं वाटलं. आजचं सगळी कॉन्फरन्स सुनियोजितपणे पार पडली. उद्याला पुन्हा अजून हा सेकंड पार्ट आपण घेऊयात. कारण जॉग्रफी म्हटलं की आता एका सरांनी म्हटलं होतं बघा, दिवस आणि काळ प्रत्येक ठिकाणी वेगळी असते. तसं त्यांच्याकडे आज रविवार आहे, आपला सोमवार आहे. याच्या गोंधळामध्ये त्यांचं प्रेझेंटेशन उद्या आहे. उद्या मला सहभागी करून घ्या अशी विनंती आली त्यांची. ठीक आहे, राहिले प्रेझेंटेशन आणि उर्वरित म्हणजे एक व्याख्यान तर उद्या होईलच. एका मॅडमने मत की बुधवारी ठीक आहे, पण उद्याचा एक दिवस तरी आपली कॉन्फरन्स घेऊयात. सर्व सहभागी खऱ्या अर्थानं आष्टे सरांनी खूप प्रयत्न केले. तमिळनाड किंवा दूर इकडे तिकडे भारतातून बऱ्याच ठिकाणाहून जॉईन झालेले आहेत. चांगला रिस्पॉन्स सगळ्यांचा मिळाला. जेव्हा जेव्हा भविष्यामध्ये जॉग्रफीची कॉन्फरन्स होईल, आष्टोरे सर, देशमुख सर, कराड सर, लहाने सर हे सर्व नियोजन करतील आणि अजून अशा आपण वेबिनारच्या इंटरनॅशनल कॉन्फरन्स घेऊया. धन्यवाद. सगळ्यांचेच आभार. आजच्या प्रेझेंटेशनच्या लिंक्स आणि रिसोर्स पर्सनच्या लिंक ग्रुपवर उपलब्ध आहेत. लहाने सर फोटोमध्ये या. आष्टोरे सर ऑन करा आणि कराड सर म्हणजे एकदाच कॉलेजचा एक ग्रुप होतो. लहाने सर. डॉक्टर लहाने.
हा सर.
कॅमेरा ऑन ठेवा थोडा वेळ.
हो सर. हो.
धन्यवाद. सर्वांचे आभार. भेटूया उद्याला. थँक्यू.
थँक्यू सर.
लिंक दिली सर ग्रुपवर फीडबॅकची.
हो दिली आहे सर. दिली लिंक.
आपण भरूयात 5 मिनिटात वाट बघूयात किती जण का भरत नाहीत. हो सर.
हो सर. हो सर.